Welcome to Teaching Orchestra. In this video, we're going to be talking about the common problems in Labyrinth. And the most common problem in Labyrinth is not starting from the string. That's the number one comment that I leave as a judge for this piece. You know, some years how everyone does the same piece. Well, one year it was Labyrinth, and I wrote that comment so much, I wanted to buy a stamp and just stamp the judging sheet. Start from the string, all right? So play from the string, not to the string. This is especially important in measure 20 and at L. Here in 20, the students need to set the bow before they play the 2/8 notes. And here at L, it's very similar rhythm, similar notes. In general, Labyrinth rushes a lot, and a lot of times it rushes because students aren't starting on the string. In the teaching companion, I make it a point to have the students set their bows, like here in rhythm exercise number 4, which lines up with measure 20 and rehearsal L in Labyrinth, rhythmic-wise. In Labyrinth, the low strings get to play really low, which is cool, but it's a lot less cool if they don't use enough weight. Scrub the string. Don't slide the bow. Some orchestras have a lot of trouble with this 5/4 measure, and some teachers have trouble conducting it. And if that's the case for you, you can break it up into a 3/4 and 2/4 pattern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You can also have your students listen to Mars on the way to school every day. Let's take a look at rehearsal J. Rehearsal J has a lot of legato bowings in second violin, viola, cello. Has the 8th note pattern here, and the violins and basses get to play really low, which is cool. We've got this crescendo that moves all the way into the measure before K. Before J, we're supposed to be playing mezzo piano, and at J, we come down to piano, which will make for a more effective crescendo. At K, I really like this counterpoint here between the second violin's violas and the first violins. So we have some motion here while the first violins are sustaining. And I think although first violins are mezzo forte and seconds and violas are mezzo piano, I think that they should really bring out these slurred 8th notes whenever they have them. Another common problem is here at the end. Make sure that in 111 that this quarter note here is not too short. Keep it long, and then the last note can be on the shorter side. The end of Labyrinth really likes to rush. Have I mentioned rushing? It's not a race, folks. Make sure that we set the bow in the rest at measure 109. When we're doing these triple down bows here, set the bow each time. In the teaching companion, the students work on this bowing on an open D, which helps them set the bow. If you played from 109 to 112, it's like 6 seconds long. So you can really spend a lot of time here on the ending. Think about it. In your class period, if you just ran the ending over and over again for the whole class period, how many times could you run it? Yet a lot of orchestras, they don't ever get there because they're working on other things. They start the piece at the beginning and they play through and they never quite get to the end. However, the ending can be tricky and it can contain a lot of errors. So definitely devote some rehearsal time to the end. Maybe one day start with the end and really work on it, really make it good and get the students comfortable with the rhythms and bowings. Well, that's all I've got for this video on Labyrinth, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.